Lesson 2.2 Traffic Signals. Traffic lights, arrows, flashing signals, lane signals, and pedestrian signals are all used to help traffic flow smoothly. Each of these devices is a traffic signal. Objective: explain what to do at a green light, a yellow light, and a red light. Traffic lights. Traffic lights are found at the intersections and other places where heavy traffic comes together. Traffic lights indicate who has the right of way. The lights may be round or have arrows to indicate directions. Traffic lights have 3 colors. Each color light has a specific position on the signal. When a signal is upright, the sequence of colors is red, yellow, green. Horizontal signals have the red, yellow, green sequence, with red on the left for drivers who are color blind. Red light. You must come to a full stop at a red light. Stop behind the stop line or crosswalk. If there are no stop lines, stop before entering the intersection. Yellow light. Yellow light means caution. Make every effort to stop safely for a yellow light. If you are too close to stop safely, then when a yellow light appears, proceed carefully through the intersection. Green light. On a green light, you can proceed, but only once you are sure the intersection is clear. Check traffic to the left, front, right before entering an intersection. When approaching a light that has been green for some time, be prepared for the light to turn yellow. Right turn on red. At most intersections, drivers are allowed to make a right turn on red. This means turning right after stopping when the light is red. However, some cities restrict such turns. Left turn on red. Some states permit drivers to make a left turn after stopping at a red stoplight. When turning from a one-way street into another one-way street. A few states will permit left turns after stopping at a red light after a left turn lane from a left turn lane into a one-direction street. Be sure state law and local ordinance permit such turns. The intersections and crosswalk must be clear of traffic or pedestrians before you turn either left or right on a red light. Computerized traffic light. On heavy traveled roads, the flow of traffic may be controlled by computers. The computer system coordinates traffic lights at several intersections. Because this reduced stopping and starting, computerized traffic lights help conserve fuel. They also reduce pollution and CO2 emissions. Objective: identifying the meaning of arrows, flashing lights, or lane signals. Other traffic signals. Flashing signals. A flashing signal alerts you to a dangerous condition or tells you to stop. A flashing light may be the only light on the traffic signal. When you see a flashing yellow sign, slow down. Be prepared to stop at the traffic light. A flashing red light means to make a full stop. After you stop, yield to traffic. Proceed only when the intersection is clear. Arrows. Arrows regulate the movement of traffic on a particular path through the intersection. The following traffic signals show the meaning of several colors of arrows. Stop sign or stoplight. You may not go in that direction. Warning. Red yellow is about to appear. A green arrow means you may go in the direction of the arrow. All traffic must flow in the direction that a green arrow is pointing. If you are driving a lane with a green arrow pointed to the left or right, you must turn in that direction. Remember first to yield to other traffic and pedestrians. Go left only. Be sure that oncoming traffic does not go through the red light. Go right only. Yield to pedestrians and vehicles already in the intersection. Go straight ahead. Only yield to vehicles and pedestrians within the intersection. Some cities use left turn arrows to permit drivers to turn left before oncoming traffic proceeds. Other cities use green left turn arrows only after oncoming traffic has cleared and has been stopped at a red light. Lane signals. Some streets and expressways have lanes in which traffic is permitted to travel in one direction for one period of time, then in the opposite direction at another time. Lights hung overhead with arrows pointing downward indicate whether or not the lane can be used at that time. Each light is a lane signal. These signals are different from the arrows that regulate turns. Objective. Describe the actions to take with pedestrians and traffic control officer signals. Pedestrians and officers signals. As a driver, you must act responsibly towards pedestrians and traffic control officers. Pedestrian signals. At busy intersections, there may be pedestrian signs mounted near the traffic lights. Pedestrians should cross only when face a walk signal or the symbol of a person walking. Pedestrians must wait on a curb when the don't walk signal flashes or remains lit. Normally, the walk signal and the green traffic light are lit at the same time for pedestrians and drivers going the same direction. The don't walk signal usually begins to flash just before the yellow light appears for drivers. Some pedestrian signals give time in seconds. You can use these times to help predict when your green light will change. The don't walk signal will remain on when a green right or left turn signal is permitting vehicles to drive through the crosswalk. When turning at an intersection, be alert to pedestrians even if you have a green turn signal. Traffic control officers. Sometimes an officer uses hand signals to direct traffic. At night or when there is limited visibility, an officer may be using a light wand. A hand held up with the palm towards you means stop. A hand waving you forward means go. You must obey the signals given by traffic control officers, even if those signals contradict the traffic signs or signals. Lesson review. Number 1. What should you do when you approach a red light, a yellow light, or a green light? Compare the meaning of a flashing yellow light with that of a flashing red light.